Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Psychic Medium Ray, and in today's video, we're going to do a reading on Kate Middleton. It's been asked. She recently has been in the headlines for a cancer scare, etc. So a lot of people have been asking for me to just focus on Kate Middleton, what's going on with her, and is the cancer thing real? Is it just for tabloids? I mean, when you look at her, she doesn't look sick, but that doesn't mean that the person is not going through something. So we're just going to see what comes up around Kate Middleton and the royal family. So a lot has happened. Charles also is battling some, I think, cancer, some illness as well. So there's a lot's going on in the royal family. And surprisingly, this is all happening after Queen Elizabeth or during the time that she was sick before she passed. So the thing that I see here is that the Six of Swords is almost like she is moving on to calmer water. So I do feel like Kate's life is not perfect. I do feel like there's a lot of stuff going on that's affecting her. But I see her moving on to calmer waters, like she's trying to get through something. Definitely, if this is the illness that, that is actually cancer, etc. I do feel like she's trying to get through it. The high priest tells me though that there definitely is some magic going on. I definitely feel this is also about the spirituality and maybe also like things that like her needing to turn to her spiritual side more, to get more connected to, the higher power, to um, her religious beliefs or her spiritual beliefs, whatever they may be. So I feel like she might be more like in prayer or like really like talking to the universe right now with what's going on in her life. But I see her walking away. This is interesting. The Eight of Cups is like walking away from it for a while. So it's almost like, did she has she been cloned? Has she, been, you know, uh eliminated? Like, what's really going on? Because the Eight of Cups is so interesting to come in. It's usually like you walking away from a situation that's toxic. Like, um, the Tower card also tells me there's a lot of things going on, a lot of chaos within the royal family. So nothing is picture perfect. I do feel like she has had to deal with a lot of the abuse or just like the negative things from not just the public, that can scrutinize you, but also, um, just overall like the things that go on behind the scenes. It's not a very peaceful life. I feel like a lot of deception, a lot of lies. Now, is this her lying, or is it quite possibly just like the public is being deceived by some of the stuff that's going on to divert away from like things that um what's his name, Andrew, had been involved in with going back to some of the headlines that had made news. Six of Wands definitely is like an indication that, they're successful at achieving what they're wanting to achieve. Again, I feel like a lot of it is just, it's mirrors, it's smoke and mirrors. It's what they want people to do and feel to evoke a feeling. But I definitely see the Nine of Wands. So there is a lot of weight that she carries, a lot of responsibility. And I almost feel like she was being used with this storyline or this diagnosis. In many ways, it serves multiple purposes. But the high priest tells me again that there might be, again, some magic in here. Definitely some darker things that are being covered up here. This is typically like talking about intuition, but I also feel the fact that I got uh, the high priest and I got the which is the Hierophant in traditional tarot, and I got the high priestess, to me makes me feel like there's definitely some high level of magic. And then look, being hung, the this is the hangman. So again, just feeling this feeling of like she's um she's controlled. Like a lot of the stuff that she would love to say or come out and say, it's all contrived. It's very uh scripted in many ways. I don't think that it's very much what she wants to say or what she could say. Again, but is this the real Kate Middleton? Why has she been out of the public eye? What's really going on here? And this is a lot of cross to bear, like a lot of responsibility, a lot of guilt, a lot of things that she's holding on to, And then I feel like again the Empress is definitely somebody that's that's over all of this, you know. It almost makes me feel it's a motherly figure. So I don't know where Kate's mom stands in all of this, but I definitely feel like um the Empress could be Camilla. Camille, is it Camilla? Um, whoever is King Charles' wife. I'm not familiar with all the royal family, but I believe it's Camilla. I could be wrong on the name, but I definitely feel like there's something there of like somebody calling the shots, and it's not King Charles either. And then we have the strength card. So again, like this feeling of like not being well. So I do think that she's honestly sick, but I don't know if it's really cancer, but I do feel like there's definitely some sickness. Let's say she had cancer and now she's in treatment, she's overcoming it, right? This could just mean that there's still a battle up ahead with her health. But I definitely feel like she is going to move forward, whoever this Kate Middleton is, if it is the real Kate Middleton. I keep saying that and position it because there's things that I can't say for my safety that I obviously am tuning in. But if you know, you know. I definitely feel with the Nine of Pentacles, again, there is this feeling of like money all around us. Propaganda, money. And again, the Magician card, which is like a very witchy card as well, you know. So again, we have the High Priestess, who is like a high level, you know, witch. It's like somebody intuitive. But also we get the Magician card. So there's definitely like, it's funny, I got the Nine of Pentacles and I got the Magician. The Magician can also be a trickster in many ways, you know. There's many interpretations, but I definitely feel like there's a lot of things that are being pulled out or are being used to distract people from the real picture. And again, the moon card is about these things that are hidden coming out into the light. The moon is a time of reflection. It's a time of trusting your intuition, etc. So what is it that they're hiding? What is it? And see, and there's a lot of temptation too with all of this. So what is really being done here? Like what is the cover up is the question. And why all this money, you know, is the Queen of Pentacles here again is her. I feel like, and again, this could be a deflection, but I definitely feel like the relationship with her and William is not good. I think that there's a lot of stuff, like I've said before, that she's had to endure. I don't think that that she's sleeping well, whoever this person is, if it is the real Kate Middleton. I do feel like there's a lot of things that she's seen that she's kept quiet on, but it's like injustice, people being punished, people going through things, um, money being taken from people, things that the royal family are involved in. That's very dark. And then I get the death card. So I do feel like there is potentially someone that's going to pass from the royal family. And I'm not going to potentially say that this would be Charles, but he is older and he is not in good health condition. So it could possibly be him. But again, I'm not wishing that or like saying that because we we as psychics are not even spirits not even privy sometimes to certain information like that. But I definitely feel like there will be a passing within the next year to 2 years or less from this reading in the royal family. And I do feel like a woman rises to power, or there's something about a woman kind of taking power. Although I don't know if it would be William that would be the next of in line, you know, the heir. But I definitely feel like there's some woman that kind of steps up here, and definitely it's not Kate. And I see William there. You know, I hope I'm saying his name right because I know it's Harry, and then I think it's William. Um, but I feel a lot of judgment from all of this. Like I feel like people don't trust the royal family anymore. Ever since the queen died, a lot of it has changed. The dynamic has changed. There's a lot of pressure and a lot of like new ways that they're trying to change the the way that they're viewed. But I honestly feel like Kate is going to eventually move on from William. I don't know if this will be right now, but I definitely feel like there's definitely some affair or some, there's a lot of secrets. When I tell you, like, there's a lot of secrets in this family and who they've slept with or been with, girl, let me just tell you, girl, it is, it's dark. It's dark and it is literally a lot of like intimacy with other people in the family, friends, like swingers type of shit. It's a lot. And I feel here like she feels lonely. If this is really Kate that is, affected, she does feel lonely, and I think that she kind of feels a little jealous, I want to say, of Megan, because she sees how Megan is so free and able to do things that she traditionally would love to do, but she won't because, again, she has an image to maintain and uphold because this is what she was told to do. I still feel, even though, we live in a modern society, and I know in the UK it's a lot different, I don't feel like Megan really has a voice. Like, it's still very antiquated and very much where she has she has to stand by her man. And literally, like, she doesn't have the power or the voice. The woman always has to be subservient in that culture and that royal family. And I just see like some of the this is generational curses, like generational stuff that's carried into the family, the royal family. And again, I just feel like she's been a part of it. And so she's hush hush about a lot of this. And so the image that, of course, that we see them on Oprah, or we see them on TV, giving these interviews or these public service announcements, that's just a facade. It's fake. It's for image control, it's public relations. It's not the real truth on the dynamic of the family, of the royal family, and where they are and the things that they are experiencing. So I'm just here to tell you that it's a lot more darkness involved. There are sacrifices, there are things that I won't go into detail, but I will say that it is dark. And I do feel like there's still a lot that's going on, but it's almost like this is a card that they both pulled. Well, Charles is definitely sick, but Kate, I feel like this is being brought more to the light for sympathy in many ways, to deflect, if you understand what I'm saying. And if you know, you know. They will call us conspiracy theorists or whatnot, but I really trust what I'm seeing here. And I just feel like there's a lot more truth that will be revealed in time. But as far as like, um, I don't see her, really, really like coming out of into the public for a while. She'll definitely be back, but I definitely feel like when she comes back, it might be very, very different, dynamic. The whole environment might be different. And, there might um, post photos of her with chemotherapy and losing her hair. They might pull that card. They might pull and show intimate photos of her treatment and whatnot. Again, I feel like a lot of this could be more to gain sympathy. Remember, there's a lot of things that can be photoshopped, can be, when that time comes, just remember that what I said, a lot of what you see on social media, these photos and stuff, sometimes are AI generated or they're manipulated in some ways so that people believe the story, right? But there's definitely more to this than just what she's um, shared, etc. So I really feel like she's not the same person, and that's what I will say. But if you have any other suggestions, be sure to comment in the comment section below of people that you want me to read. Be sure to give a thumbs up to this. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. All of my readings are on sale, so go to www.raymondguzman.net/readings if you're interested in purchasing one. I also have a mystery box comprised of 16 tarot decks and some other goodies that I'm selling for 150. So if you're interested in getting that, perhaps you're a reader yourself. These are tarot decks that have been used maybe once or twice, but are in really good condition. And I'm just trying to get rid of them. So I have created a mystery box. So just know that the retail value is almost like $600 with everything inside. But if you're wanting that, be sure to check it out on my shop, on my website again. And don't forget to join my Patreon. It's www.patreon.com/psychic medium Ray, and sign up for that because Thursday, May 23rd, I'm going to be having an event, a live event on my Patreon where I'm reading people. It's only $10 to sign up, so you can cancel at any time, but hopefully you stay. And then lastly, but not least, I am teaching courses now. I am being a mentor to people who want to develop their spiritual abilities. So if you're interested, there's 3 levels, 3 different courses that I am offering. Everything from the beginner for level 1, level 2, level 3. And then also I'm offering a tarot course. And all these courses are 4 weeks long. They are an hour long each, with the exception of level 3. That's 30 minutes each, but they're all recorded and they're done through Zoom one-on-one. So if you're interested, I am now accepting students as well. And you can see that on my website under the events and classes section. So I love you guys. Until next time, bye.